are you guys? Hope y'all can, that was really loud. I hope y'all can hear me. Thank you for welcoming this Texan to your great nation. I'm delighted to be here. I come from South Texas, where it's 7 million degrees in the summertime, and I almost melted into a puddle of none on many occasions this summer. It's like really hot here, and so I often have the distinct privilege of going around the nation speaking to people like yourself. And it's such an honor for me. I've been praying for you for quite some time now. And I know that God is going to do amazing things these next few days. This weekend and these next few days are just going to rock our faces off, all right? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready to? And so sometimes when I go places, people, they're not really quite sure like what to make of me, because sometimes you don't see nuns. Like there's some beautiful nuns back there in the room and they're lovely and I see them. And sometimes I go places and people kind of like, what are you? Like, what do you got going on there, you know? And many years ago, I was at a grocery store, and this man came up to me, and I'm in the produce section putting lettuce in my bag. And he comes up to me, and he's about 60, and he's like, are you a nun? And I said, yes, I am. And he said, wow, they still make nuns? Yeah, they still make nuns. Or sometimes people want to pet you like you're an endangered species, so they kind of come over and they're like, oh, you guys are so cute in your outfit, you know, like that. Or sometimes they don't really know. Sometimes, we give people comfort. Some time ago, I was waiting for a flight, and when I don't know who makes up flight numbers. Have you ever thought of that? Like, who makes up flight numbers? Anyway, so I was waiting for this flight, and I kid you not, this was flight 666. Okay? So when I scheduled that flight, I was like, this could be really bad. I don't know. Okay. So I signed up for this flight, and I'm waiting for the flight, and this man next to me, he's a businessman, he's talking on the phone, talking very loudly on the phone, like people do on their cell phones. They talk like 12 times the normal, loudness. Anyway, so he hangs up his phone, and he kind of looks at the kiosk, and he's like, did you know this is flight 666? I started laughing, and I said, yeah, I did. I did know that. And he's like, oh, I can't believe my secretary booked me on flight 666. He's like, why would she do that to me? I said, sir, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And so he got really quiet, and he's like, are you going to get on? And I said, yeah. I said, I think I'll get on the flight. And he's like, all right, well, if you're going to get on, I'll get on. So I actually saw him. He was seated not quite, too far behind me, and he had his hands on the armrest, like, it might go down at any minute, but it didn't go down. So, but I'll tell you, usually what people do is they come up to me, and I say this in all reverence, and it just brings joy to my heart. They come to me and they tell me what matters in their life. So I'd like to ask you a question. It's rhetorical. We could do shout-outs, but we're not going to do that right now. I'd like to ask you this. What matters to you? What sets your heart on fire? What do you dream for? What do you long for? And if we could long for things that disappointment hasn't crushed, man, what do you just yearn for and ache for? What matters to you?